Today I'm going to talk about the reasons why texting and driving is dangerous and why we need to make it stop. Individuals who drive while reading or sending a text message are 23 times more likely to be in a car crash than those who do not text and drive. In 2011, 1.3 million automobile accidents were caused by texting and driving. More than 5,000 people die each year as a result from being distracted while driving. Texting and driving make up 18% of all fatal crashes. It just takes so much more time than people realize it takes to look down on their phone and send a simple text message. The average time it takes to send a text is 5 seconds, and that's 5 seconds that people are looking down on their phone. So at 55 miles per hour, that's the length of one football field that people are not looking up at the road, that they're looking down on their phone. I mean, in my mind, that's a pretty long time that you aren't paying attention to the road. A study from University of Utah indicates that the reaction time of a teen driving and texting is the same of that of a 70-year-old driving while not texting. And so we all know that old people, they've caused a lot of wrecks and almost caused a lot of wrecks by pulling out in front of someone or driving way below the speed limit and someone that's going over the speed limit coming up on them, rear-ending them. Things like that happen. So if you're texting and driving and you're not 70-year-old, if you're just 16 years old but texting, you have the same reaction time and mind mentality as that of a 70-year-old. So I have a question for you. Could you live with the guilt of knowing that you injured someone or caused their life by simply texting one text? I don't think I could live with that. I think that would be a hard deal. Consider the other people around you. Texting and driving puts all the people on the road in danger, not just yourself. Having people in your vehicle is a big responsibility that most young people and some older people don't even take part of. They don't realize that it's not just you driving. You have your friends. You might have your little brothers and sisters in there. By sending one text message could risk all of their lives, not just yourself. 48% of kids in their younger years have been in a car accident while the driver was texting. So that wasn't their fault. That was kids that had been in accidents and they had no say in it because the driver of them was texting. By looking down at your phone and texting can cause you to be less aware of your surroundings. You are less likely to notice a pedestrian or an animal on the side of the road, especially at nighttime if you're looking down at your phone, texting and driving. There are many wrecks caused by hitting an animal that could be avoided if you weren't texting and driving. And I know I'm guilty of, I hit a deer one time. Luckily it was on a dirt road so I wasn't going too fast. But I was looking down at my phone, and had I not been, I would have probably seen it coming and I could have slowed down in time, like I said, because I was going on the dirt road so I wasn't going too fast. And I hit it and I killed the deer. If I had not been on my phone, I probably would have missed it. Every day, 11 teenagers are die because they are texting and driving. While texting and driving, almost all teens spend 10% of their total driving time outside their lane. And like I said, I've been guilty of that, of being on my phone and hitting the ditch and having to jerk back over because, like I said, I didn't realize it takes just a few seconds to lose control of the wheel because I was texting and driving. Luckily, I didn't hurt me or danger me. Statistics show that 52% of teens talk on their phones while driving and 32% text while driving. Statistics also show that more and more teens are engaging in texting and driving each day, and they are becoming more confident of texting and driving, and that's bad. We need to prevent that from happening now rather than it keep happening. We need to get it out there that people die and keep dying because of texting and driving. If it's that important, then pull over on the side of the road, pull over at the gas station. It'd be way better than you swerving and jerking over and not only wrecking and killing yourself, or maybe hitting someone else and injuring them or killing them. I mean, it's a dangerous thing. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates that of all the drivers under age 20 involved in fatal crashes, 16% of those drivers were distracted by their cell phone. And over 1,600 children are killed each year because of crashes involved texting and driving. And like I said earlier, those children had no say in it. It was either someone else that hit them, or because of texting and driving, or it was their own driver of the vehicle that caused their life because they were texting and driving. Most teens are overly confident, like I said, and we need to get it out there that it doesn't only just affect them, it affects everyone else. So texting and driving causes many deaths in the U.S. every day. Statistics prove that people need to stop texting while driving, because it's not only yourself that is in danger, but also passengers, pedestrians, animals, and other people on the road that it puts in danger. So please stop texting while driving. Thank you.